So the next episode of Star Trek The Next Generation is called Home Soil. So they go to a planet where everybody is terraforming a planet which has absolutely no life. Absolutely no life. For sure. They checked. It's just a bunch of sand. Nobody's alive here. But we are going to make it into a happy planet for everybody to live on. And there's like a bunch of people in jumpsuits who are working in this lab, and they have like a giant laser, and they're shooting at the planet like scientifically, not like angrily, to get this planet to be all happy and terraformed. And randomly, when one guy is working on it, he gets killed. Dead, super dead. And everyone's like, oh no, he died. What happened? So they're doing investigations, and Data goes into the laser room, and the laser starts firing at him. But Data, being Data, uses his magic android powers and like pretty much destroys the laser. And he's like, that laser was programmed to kill me. That was not accidental. That was like, it was programmed to like, pew, pew, and kill me. And so they have a look, and yep, sure enough, it has been programmed to kill people instead of, terraforming. And they're like, that's weird. So somehow this leads Picard and the others to figure out that there is actually life on the planet. It is like a bunch of little twinkle stars that live on the planet. The reason they couldn't see them before is because they are so different from us. They're like silicon based instead of carbon based or something, and they're like, and the one woman in the jumpsuit is like, yeah, at first we thought these were just like normal, like tricks of the light or whatever, but then they started making geometric shapes and stuff, so we were pretty sure that there was something happening here, but we decided to go ahead because we'd already invested a bunch of money, I guess. So Picard is like, orders them to stop terraforming, because he's allowed to do that, because he's the leader of anyone in the episode he happens to be in. And they beam onto the ship this little twinkle star from the planet, and they keep it in a little glass jar, and it goes brighter and less bright, and I'm not even sure exactly what they're doing with it, but they figure out that this thing is an intelligent life form. It's not just like alive, it's like a society of living, like talking things. So the intelligent life form talks on the phone with Captain Picard, and they say they call them ugly bags of mostly water, which Data is like unnecessarily says like, yeah, you are kind of ugly bags of mostly water, because you got water and beauty is subjective. So there you go. And they're like, sorry about the terraforming. I know we killed a whole bunch of your people, but we didn't know you were alive. So, do you want to be friends now? I can add you on Facebook and Instagram. And they say, no, you guys are too primitive. Come back in like 1,000 years, and then we will be friends, maybe. Or not. And so they're like, okay. And everybody is like, the one guy is kind of mad that his whole project is over with, because it was really hard to find this planet, okay? It's very hard to find a planet that has no life at all in the solar system that is right for terraforming. But he understands, you gotta leave these people alone, and he feels very bad for killing some of them. And the one woman who works for him is like, she feels very bad as well. And that is the end of Home Soil. Bye!